Track 35.
Hello and welcome to the programme. Stories of superheroes have entertained us for nearly 80 years, and one of the most popular of these is Spider-Man. Today I'm talking to the author Robin Baker, whose new book, Superhero, tells the story of Spider-Man's creator, Stan Lee. Welcome to the programme, Robin.
Thank you.
Robin, what can you tell us about Stan Lee's early life?
Well, his real name was Stanley Lieber, and he started working for a company called Timely Comics when he was 16. 20 years later, the company, which was now called Marvel Comics, was almost broke. So Lee was asked to invent some new superheroes.
Which characters did he create?
First, he created a comic called The Fantastic Four, which was very successful and saved the company. This was followed by The Incredible Hulk, the X-Men, and then Spider-Man.
Where did the idea for Spider-Man come from?
Well, according to Stan Lee himself, he was in his office trying to come up with a superpower for a new character he'd just created. While he was sitting there, he was watching a fly walking up a wall. Then he thought, wouldn't it be great if my character could walk up walls like an insect? So Spider-Man was born. Actually, he nearly called him Insect Man.
Really?
Yes, but he thought it just didn't sound right. Then he tried Crawling Man, Mosquito Man, and then finally Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man was rather different to earlier superheroes, wasn't he?
Yes, absolutely. The character, Peter Parker, who's Spider-Man, of course, was a typical young guy. He had problems with girls. He missed appointments. He couldn't pay the rent, that kind of thing. So, even though he had these amazing superpowers, he was still a normal guy with all the problems young people usually have.
How did he get his superpowers?
Well, in the original comic, Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider at a science museum. This gave him his super strength and his spider sense, which is his ability to sense danger. And, of course, he can also climb up the sides of buildings, which is very useful.
As we've all seen in the films.
Yes, indeed. And a funny little fact is Stan Lee often appeared in his characters' movies, usually as a hot dog seller.
Robin, thanks very much for coming in to talk to us today.
My pleasure.